Hi guys, you're on the ADI channel. We all love to watch movies or read comics about superheroes and imagine that this all can happen in real life also. But in case each of us really had the chance to choose one superpower, which one would you personally choose? Share it in the comments. And while you're thinking, I will show you a very cool and large collection of superhero items. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Well, we're about to start. What could be more spectacular and scarier than a Predator costume? This is an alien who first appeared in the 1987 film on the same name. In it, a group of American mercenaries went into the jungle to pacify some rebels, but encountered an alien who arrived on Earth to hunt big game. Spoiler alert, this guy killed almost the entire group, but lost an important duel to Schwarzenegger. In parallel, the Predator appeared in other media like games, books or comics. The abundance of works and formats makes the image of the boy with dreadlocks extremely controversial. The only constant thing is that the Predator loves to hunt worthy opponents and collects their skulls. The costume presented in our video reminds of a character familiar to everyone. An elongated muzzle, mandibles and rough skin covered with a noticeable net of veins. Frankly speaking, such an outfit looks really creepy. Perhaps I'll give it 10 points, as I don't like the prospect of becoming a snack of this beast. Any kid knows who Captain America is. And not only children, all adults know him too. Sometime back when I was looking for some interesting stuff, I came across a miniature version of the hero's shield. It's the size of a palm, even smaller. In terms of color and detail, everything is very accurate and beautiful. There are even hand straps. After all, the shield should not be just held by the edge, so the model turned out to be too much realistic. The only thing is I don't know how strong it is. Next we have the awesome Iron Man Infinity Gauntlet. The original gauntlet was used by the Titan Thanos when he was trying to conquer the universe. This one was also used by Iron Man for… But wait a minute, most likely many people know what it was for. Come on, fans of Marvel and Iron Man, show off your knowledge and tell me why Iron Man needed it. Let's test your knowledge, and I also expect likes from everyone for how beautiful and well made this toy hand is. Iron Man is one of the most popular and famous characters in the whole world. This is no wonder, as he participates in a bunch of different modern projects, start with Spider-Man and so on. Besides, there are many different comics about him. We have already seen many things about this hero, but maybe we have missed such a top mini version of Iron Man that flies so awesome. Well, isn't that the perfect thing for your workplace, You just check out this costume. It's something incredible. I can't even imagine how much time it took to make it. In any case, I tip my hat to the creator as it has come out amazing. As I have understood, this is some kind of transformer or something like that, as the parts seem to be assembled into another design. Whoever it is, the creature can talk and loves to talk about engine oil rain. It also said that it was missing its planet very much, referring to the fact that there was a different atmosphere. What did he like about our Earth? Most likely our traffic jams. Exactly. I also noticed that he has a huge double-edged sword in his hands. I hope this is not a bad sign. And this is an awesome helmet from Star Wars. Believe it or not, I still haven't watched a single episode or a single part of this legendary film. Yeah, shame on me, I know. But I'll do it soon, honestly. In the meantime, I'll just show you the top helmet, which as far as I know, repeats the original one and refers to one of the attack aircraft. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. What is your favorite character from the Marvel Universe? Many of you will now think of Spider-Man, Iron Man, Thor, or someone equally popular. But it is unlikely that you will single out an Ant-Man. And in vain. He is very smart, strong, and at the same time looks top-notch. A direct confirmation of this is this amazing figurine, which comes disassembled and allows you to enjoy the process of assembling the accessory. It would be cool if it could also change sizes, like the original character, but how to bring it to life remains a mystery. Therefore, we should be glad with what we have. every modern person has watched science fiction films or played some kind of games on a similar theme. So, do you remember the moments when the heroes were shooting fire from their hands? They created some fireballs and were fighting with them against evil or someone else. In my opinion, it always looks super unusual and beautiful. As for me, I'm constantly motivated to imagine that I can do the same. If this is also vital for you, then get such advice. It is worn on the hand, then you should fill it with the necessary material that comes with the kit, and voila, you should fire. Of course, you should not give this to children. After all, they can set fire. While for adults or the same children, but in the presence of elders, it can be a very cool entertainment. Why are they all so big? Meet Ben Grimm, another superhero appearing in American comics published by Marvel. By the way, Grimm is one of the founding members of the Fantastic Four. What is the character famous for? First of all, of course, for his appearance. He possesses human strength and a sarcastic sense of humor, and has a catchphrase that is, "It's a clobbering time." Benjamin has a very kind heart, and he is a devoted boy. Despite the fact that I have just learned about this character, his costume really impressed me, so I clicked the like button. Iron Man. Are there any people who don't love this character? In my opinion, this is one of the most popular, famous and cool dudes from comics. It's no surprise that kids also adore Iron Man and ask their parents to buy suits like this. As for the cosplay itself, the costume is made with high quality. It has a bunch of luminous elements that make it very beautiful and harmonious. The only thing is that the head is too big, or it just seems to me. In any case, write in the comments what exactly you think about the costume. It will be very interesting to read. Well, now it's time for all those who do not want to be serious, for those who don't like super epic stories, intergalactic battles, etc. It will be much more easier and interesting for them to pretend to be Bumblebee, a character who actually looks like a small cosplayer himself. After all, Bumblebee is the funniest of all Transformers. This robot is always savvy about all current topics. He can cheer up others and turn into a top-end yellow Chevrolet. Besides, he's very strong and cool. Isn't that the perfect candidate for a toddler costume, I'll be back. Oh yes, probably everyone remembers this legendary phrase. I wonder if I managed to say it as brutally as Schwarzenegger. I really hope so. And if not, well, I'll train more. In the meantime, let's take a better look at the fantastic T-800 statue. In case you don't know, the T-800 is the Terminator robot. He was sent from the future to 1984 to destroy Sarah Connor. Remember? And Schwarzenegger himself is just his skin covering. The T-800 is based on a titanium alloy frame, which in general terms mimics the human skeleton. It does not have built-in weapons. That's why it uses people's weapons. You know, this piece of iron looks really hinky. Just look at those long arms, and the red eyes, and some processors in the head. It's very creepy but cool stuff. This should be put in a prominent place though that everyone will envy, especially Terminator fans. And this is the costume of the alien, a monster that scares many people to goosebumps. If you don't know, he is an alien organism, an interspecies parasite that combines the features of different species of insects and animals. The alien can be called an ideal organism. It's difficult to kill him, and even when injured or dying, the xenomorph is capable of causing harm, since its blood contains the full-strength acid. Aliens lack a developed intellect, but they have powerful instincts aimed primarily at survival, reproduction, and destruction of everything that potentially poses a danger to them. As for me, this is an interesting story, so I never get tired of telling it again and again. Probably this is the reason why this dude on the right has fallen in love with the suit. This is the suit that doesn't belong to an individual but to stormtroopers. These are elite warriors of the Galactic Empire who were the embodiment of the absolute power of Emperor Palpatine. These faceless servants of the New Order carry the will of the Emperor to thousands of star systems across the galaxy with force and cruelty. During the rise of the Empire, stormtroopers had become the living embodiment of its strength, ruthlessness, and fear. With a few exceptions, all stormtroopers were clad in white armor, which set them apart from other military units of the Empire. This is the coolest costume and it is simply impossible to find any fault in it. Very good. Most likely, only few of you know about this superhero. The thing is that he belongs to Japanese culture. This is Kamen Rider. To be honest, I also don't know much what this character is famous for, but judging by the costume and the effects on the video, he is very cool and I really like him. The costume is made with high quality, all the details are combined with each other and create a special charm around the person wearing it. I think that although this character is not very popular among us, whoever appears in such a costume will definitely attract the attention of others. Leave a like if you agree. Anyone who has played Overwatch at least once should have recognized Mei's endothermic blaster. She is a brave female scientist who has decided to take matters into her own hands to save the environment. Honestly, I'm not really great on its game mechanics, but judging by what I see now, it freezes or it's somehow connected with the cold. Am I right? Anyway, the blaster prototype looks top-notch. I like everything, starting from the lightning and shape and finishing with the effect. This is the fucking real Sub-Zero. The cannon freezes everything it gets. It was possible to achieve such a result due to the use of liquid nitrogen. Just think, the work is colossal. Since today we have already discussed the topic of superheroes and in particular the main character of the Assassin's Creed game, it is simply impossible not to mention his amazing weapon, which is known to everyone in the world. It is Hidden Blade that is automatically pulled out if the person makes enough effort. I can say right away that it will never appear randomly, and the person in the video proves it. As for the blade, it is quite sharp, so it is possible to defend yourself with it. And feeling like an assassin would only add more strength and motivation to you. Click the like button if you are also fond of the first parts of Spider-Man, where the superhero does not use gadgets, but literally shoots from his hands. However, no matter how much I would like to return to the past, I have to admit that I really like this attribute of the costume. It looks exactly like the original one. The web flies out quickly, and it looks quite beautiful. Moreover, this thing really clings to objects, just like in the movie. Yes, of course, flying on it or holding something very heavy is not possible, but the concept itself is just super cool. It is implemented for 10 out of 10. And of course, I could not help but show you the legendary car, which in my time was probably considered the coolest and most sophisticated in the world. I'm talking about DeLorean from Back to the Future. To tell the truth, this model, to put it mildly, is not revolutionary, at least due to the fact that it is a miniature boy's costume, but it is still worth your attention. Firstly, something more is important for this, I mean a person stretching. Well, let's be serious, as even such a suit has its advantages. It is unusual and also attracts the attention of others. As for me, I think they need to adjust the wheels in such a way that they also drive while a person is bent. Then it will be the best. It is only important to take care of the knees and put wheels there too, so it will be cool. If you want to do something right, you make a list. 1. We have to team up. 2. We go where the fight goes. 3. We're gonna track down Ghost. That seems like should be a part of 2. 2A. Oh, also we have to save the world. That's major. We can't forget that. All Marvel fans have already understood what we're talking about. Yes, of course. These were the words of Ant-Man, the same handsome man who fights crime in an unusual way. How do you like his mask, In my opinion, it is very harmonious, concise and stylish. I could make his cosplay with this and just use it for a different job, not a superhero one. This is a pretty cool option. Next in line is the cosplay of the badass heroine from the game called Overwatch. This is Bridget, the daughter of Thornburn Lindholm. And like many other support characters, she fights in close combat using heavy armor and a shield similar to Reinhardt's weaponry. By the way, while you are evaluating this awesome cosplay, here is a curious fact for you. In the Russian version of the game, Bridget was voiced by Yulia Churakova. This is a Russian actress who is very popular in the Capital's musicals. Her pure mezzo-soprano delights everyone who comes to the performance. And the heroine from the game is a direct confirmation of this. Transformers. I don't know a single person who has never seen these wonderful superheroes and their attempts to save the world from the invasion of their evil brothers. Here is a replica of Optimus Prime, who is the leader of good Transformers. I don't see the point in talking about his merits and all, as everyone has already known everything very well. Therefore, I'll just give you extra seconds to enjoy the amazing replica of Optimus, because it really deserves your attention. Next up is some cool Fallout costume. Honestly, I didn't really play it, so can you tell me who this is? In any case, from the outside it looks impressive. It can be put on like an Iron Man armor. One of the main disadvantages of this suit is immobility. It's really difficult to even move around in it, but as they say, beauty needs sacrifice. Its color is amazing, 100 points out of 10. The detailing is also great. I was especially fond of the helmet, from which huge tubes are coming out. Oh, I wish I could figure out who this is. Wow, and this is a shish kebab, melee weapon from Fallout 4. It is a handicraft development of post-apocalyptic gunsmiths. It's a katana with a mounted compact fuel tank with an ignition system. When activated, the blade is engulfed in flames, which can damage more. As for me, this modification looks very cool, and its real-life version is even cooler. This flaming blade is something. I even wanted to start playing Fallout. And what about you? As I have promised, it's time to show you Thor. And it will not be his well-known hammer. I'll show you a shield that people don't pay much attention to, even though it's worth it. The toy is made top-notch and has an awesome option. As soon as you interact with the ring hidden inside, this shield will open and increase in size. This is an amazing element that will definitely make any cosplay much more cooler. I think I have found something that I will definitely use on Halloween. This is Freddy Krueger's glove with long, sharp blades protruding from it. Just add a striped sweater here and the image is ready. It seems like the outfit is very simple, but it guarantees the fear of others. By the way, did you know that for the creation of such a glove, Wes Craven was inspired by his own cat, which had sharpened its claws on the sofa and accidentally damaged the upholstery? By the way, I joked about the sharp blades, or not? Well, that's all, friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave your like and goodbye for now.